inappropriate books in our school library?
My approach will be a little different. I thank you for all that you do. Ours is not a political or religious argument, but an appeal to common decency. I am a songwriter and a public speaker. In my vocation, I use words to paint pictures. Wrote a song recently called Daddy's Girl. She's 2 foot tall with blonde hair and green eyes. I just painted the picture in your mind. Words can create a portrait on the canvas of your imagination. Those same words and pictures can motivate an individual to action. Once an image is captured in the consciousness, it remains in the memory bank, and with the right stimulation, it can return as often as it's called upon. I recently was called upon, as in my capacity as a pastor, to a situation that needs great emotional and spiritual healing. When a mother with 2 children who were both directly and indirectly affected by the materials that we are calling into question tonight. Both of this mother's children have been affected by a forcible act of molestation. One of her children has been taken into custody in the legal system. She now only gets to communicate with that child through glass on a phone receiver. The other one is trying to just ignore and pretend that they weren't violated at all. This mother's heart is torn between the love of 2 children who need her desperately. How do you tell her to love her children equally without guilty feelings? Help me tonight. What do I tell this mother when she runs to the altar at my church and falls into a heap of emotions, sobbing uncontrollably? What counsel do I give her that will comfort her in the hour of such great grief? What hope can I give her knowing that she has a good kid in the hands of a legal system that might very well try them as an adult and place a minor in a prison with adult inmates? She fears for that child's safety. She fears for the emotional and mental state of both of her children. And what do I tell her? Please, in the name of common decency, remove the inappropriate books from our school. And I will end with a letter from this mother herself. As a mother of 2 children whom have been sexually assaulted, I never thought my child could check out explicit content from their school that even me, myself, am uncomfortable reading. I've always put my trust in their teachers in school. I've always looked at school as a safe place until this year. My children will no longer attend public school due to the disregard to our values as Christians. I never dreamed that we could live in a world where my child would be mocked and embarrassed to be a Christian and read her Bible, but yet allowed to read about bestiality, same-gender relations, and rape. Thank you for your time.